Wisdom, the final frontier to true knowledge. Welcome to Wisdom Trek, where our mission is to create a legacy of wisdom, to seek out discernment and insights, to boldly grow where few have chosen to grow before. Hello, my friend. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, your captain on our journey to increase wisdom and create a living legacy. Thank you for joining us today as we explore wisdom on our second millennium of podcast. This is day 1369 of our trek, and it is time for Meditation Monday. Taking time to relax, refocus, and reprioritize our lives is crucial in order to create a living legacy. For you, it may be just a time alone for quiet reflection. You may utilize some sort of structured meditation in your life. In my life, meditation includes reading and reflecting on God's Word and in prayer. It is a time to renew my mind, refocus on what is most important, and making sure that I am nurturing my soul, mind, and body. As you come along with me on our trek each Meditation Monday, it is my hope and prayer that you too will experience a time of reflection and renewing of your mind. None of us like uncertainty, but that seems to be all there is in the entire world at this time. We see possible glimmers of hope being discussed, but we may have a very long and slow recovery before we start feeling that we can be sure about our plans for the future. This is understandable, but during these times of uncertainty, we need to meditate on peace of mind and heart. Let's face it, we like to be in control of our lives and the situations that impact us. Every week that goes by, we wonder, will life ever return to some sort of normalcy? It causes all of us to be on edge. Many of you may have lost your jobs or fearful that you will. We don't know if it's safe to leave our homes just to pick up a few supplies. We don't know if we will be homeschooling the remainder of this year or even during the summer. We just don't know about a lot of things right now. For some of us, life has not changed all that dramatically, but for many it really has. Regardless, it is causing all of us stress that we don't want and wish would go away. We need to stop, take a breath, relax, reflect, and be honest about our current situation. But we have to admit through all of this, our lives before COVID-19 also had its share of stress. It's just a little bit different right now. Most of us realize that chronic negative stress is not good for our health. Stress can manifest itself in a myriad of symptoms such as lethargy, lack of productivity, angry outbursts, sadness, and irritability. If left uncontrolled, stress can lead to high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, and even cancer. Yes, these are uncertain times, but we can change our outlook and incorporate this uncertainty as at least a temporary part of our lives. There is always some stress in our lives. Sometimes we need to change how we view and handle stress. Some stress can actually spur us on to achieve and accomplish much good in our world. How can we deal with stress that produces good and not harm? As a Christ follower, we need to control our minds. Controlling our thoughts is best accomplished through the washing of our minds with God's Word. Romans chapter 12 verse 2 tells us, "Don't copy the behaviors and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect." Stress is unavoidable, but it's not uncontrollable. You may need to work with your doctor to help in certain circumstances, but there are outlets that we can turn to on a daily basis. Physical activity, specific set times for relaxation, and as indicated in the verse above, getting into God's Word. Plus, the ultimate stress buster in your life is the peace of God through the Spirit that dwells within you. John chapter 14, verse 27, "I am leaving you with a gift, peace of mind and heart, and the peace I give you is a gift that the world cannot give. So don't be troubled or afraid." God does not want us to be overly stressed, even in the midst of the pandemic. Instead, He wants us to find our peace and rest in Him. Seek your rest in God. So for this week, let's meditate on Matthew chapter 11, verses 28 and 29. Then Jesus said, "Come to me, all of you who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you. Let me teach you, because I am humble and gentle at heart, and then you will find rest for your souls. Now I say that's good advice that we should meditate on now. And that's a wrap for today's meditation. Next week we will continue on our trek on Meditation Monday as we take time to reflect on what is most important in creating our living legacy. On tomorrow's trek we will explore another wisdom quote. This 3-minute wisdom supplement will assist you on becoming healthy, wealthy, and wise each day. And thank you for joining me for this trek that we call life. Encourage your friends and family to join us and then come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, Creating a Legacy. If you'd like to listen to any of the past 1,368 daily treks or read the daily journals, they are all available at wisdom-trek.com. And I encourage you to subscribe to Wisdom Trek on your favorite podcast player so that each day will be downloaded to you automatically. And thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal each day. And as we take this trek of life together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and then leave a living legacy each day. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and create a great day every day. See you tomorrow.